Hey there! Today we'll have a look at something very fascinating. I got a letter from Christy, and Christy, in a nutshell, said, I enjoy your videos and I want to send you something because in one of your videos you said that you had never seen a Montblanc pen with more than one star. Now, before we get into a million comments about that it's not a star, yes, I know it's not a star, I know it's the peak of the Montblanc, I know all that. I'm just going to say star because a lot of people say star and it kind of looks like a star. Alright, what is so fascinating about Christy's pen? Christy's pen is a Montblanc. This is an authentic Montblanc that she got from 1976. She says it cost her under $100. And this pen has not one, not two, but 3 stars. And that is very, very cool. So, I'm going to cover the parts of the pen, tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then I'll do a writing sample. But first, thank you, Christy. Thank you for sending me this pen. I really appreciate it. It's fun. This is a fun one. Okay, I'm going to move in closer. And I'll show you the pen. Now here's the finial, so top of the cap, 1 star. Clip, 2nd star. Bottom, 3rd star. Alright, let's stay with the finial for a second. So you have that nice, it's flat top, and then we have a clip. Clip is very reflective, shiny. You see a bit of brassing up there. It's, as I said, 1976. It's an older model. And here it says Montblanc. What else does it say? Germany. Alright, so this is the Slimline. As far as I understand, the Slimline has a steel nib, but it's a very nice nib, we'll come to that. Here we have the barrel. You see it very slowly tapers down, and then I'm just taking off the cap. The cap is just a slip cap. Then we have the section. Interestingly shaped nib, simple feed, and the section is just sort of, it's a cylinder. I find it hard to say if there's any tapering going on there, but it feels like a pretty solid cylinder. Unscrew the barrel. Interesting thing, cap and barrel are metal. Okay, and then you see a cartridge. Not a piston-filled pen, but a cartridge-filled Montblanc. There was another cartridge in there, which just fell out, but I'm just screwing this back together. Not the shortest pen in the world, so it's actually it's slim, but it's not a super small pen. For example, here we have a Sailor Realo, so you can see that Montblanc actually is a little bit taller but thinner. Is it really thin? This is a speakeasy. Yes, it really is pretty thin. Can you post it? Yes, you can post it, and it sort of clicks in place, the cap. Very refined pen. It's kind of neat. Okay, what do I like about it? What do I not like about it? Well, clearly it's a discontinued model, so you cannot just run to the store and buy one. But I do think this pen has some stuff going for it. First of all, I like the color. This is I'm going to say gunmetal gray, and that combined with the gold highlights works. I think it works. It doesn't look gaudy. It works. You have the 3 stars. Well, I mean, that's cute, but I mean, that's not necessarily something that really matters, but I know that some people do care. They like Montblancs, they like to show the white star. Well, the nice thing is you put this in a breast pocket, then you have an extra star to show off. So in a way, I don't mean that in a judgmental or negative fashion, but I mean you show that you own a Montblanc. It's very clear, it's unmistakable. For me, the most interesting thing about this pen though was the writing. It's a very, very pleasant, smooth, nice writer. And again, as far as I know, with a steel nib. There is no markings on this that say it's gold. I'm assuming it's steel. And of course it has the star on there again, and the word Montblanc, but that's it. But it writes very well. It's smooth, it's pleasant, it's a fun pen. It really writes nicely. And because it's a cartridge-filled pen, it's pretty easy to clean. You can take a bulb syringe, put it in there, squish it through, and you're done. With a piston filler, especially Montblanc, you can't easily disassemble. That's a lot more difficult. Finally, what I want to say was it's metal, and metal to me just feels good. It feels solid, it feels reliable, robust. I like that. The section is some type of plastic though, that's not metal. Okay, what do I not like about it? Well, of course, it's not entirely a fair criticism, but it is very thin. This strikes me as a bit of a lady's pen. just because it's very refined, very thin, very elegant. And that doesn't mean that men can't use it, but for me it's really on the thin side. Of course, if you don't like that, you obviously shouldn't buy a slimline pen, right? It's made to be slim. But that's honestly actually all I have against it. The thing that I don't like so much that it is so slim, because apart from that, it's a solid pen. Metal, good nib, simple cartridge converter filled pen. It works. It works. And I find it very cool that I got to try this out, because I'd never even heard of the Slimline. I'm not a Montblanc expert, but I'd never even heard of it, and it's fun. It's definitely a pen that writes very, very nicely. So there you have it. Thanks again, Christy. Measurements of the pen as well as high resolution pictures will be on the website sbrebrown.com. Pictures is always taken by the inimitable Gourmet pens. What remains for us is a writing sample. That's coming up next. I hope this was useful so far, and I'm glad to see you later. Bye bye. Okay, so here we go with the Montblanc Slimline. The nib, I don't know, fine medium, and the ink, that was a cartridge that Christy sent along with it. It is a Montblanc cartridge, so I'm assuming it is the lavender purple. I find it a bit too heavy posted, actually. The question? It's quite a wet nib. I like it. Good ink flow, no issues. Wetness, nice. Line variation, well, it is a stiffer nib, I find. But you can squeeze out some if you want to. Reverse writing, not really possible. It gets too dry, and also you have a relatively fine nib to start with, I think. So, not really necessary. Christy, thank you for sending me this pen. I really appreciate it, and hope this was useful. And I'm glad to see you later. Bye bye.